is good? Welcome back to the channel. So, it has come to my attention that this video is one of those gray area videos where uh this isn't a well, it is kind of a blanket overview, but everyone's going to have their own version of what discernment means. So, this I can't tell you like, hey, I can't figure out what you feel about a certain thing. It's all about your gut feeling. So let's jump straight into it. Utilizing discernment in your conversations. Bah. Yeah. So that's kind of the man. It's how I operated my whole life is using discernment and figuring out the intentions and motives of others through their words, their tone, and let me see. You can see their facial expressions, of course, body language, yeah, all of that. And when you really dial into that, right? Don't just a lot of people fall into the trap of hearing what they want to hear because that a lot of times people will tell you what you want to hear, but it's just so they can get one over you. But you gotta, the truth will always come to light. So you will see a person's true character in due time. You will see that version of them that's been lingering for a while. And I mean, you may like what you find, you may not like what you find, but the truth is, initially, upon meeting a person, whether it's a relationship or business partner, friend, whatever, the matter is you're never really getting their true self up front. So that's where discernment comes in. That's when you're able to pick apart and analyze, or you can say it's critiquing as well. What kind of person am I talking to? And how serious should I take their advice or what they're telling me serious? So, yeah, a lot of people they say especially in relationships, they show like this performative uh archetype, right? That they want you to get used to. And then when some actions, or you can say red flags, start occurring, that's when it's like, oh wait, hold on, something's not right, something's off here. And you're able to, when you try to talk to them about it, hey, but I thought you said this, or you did this, or you're late, or whatever the fact of the matter is, that is your discernment uh acting up or triggering an alarm in your brain saying, hey, maybe we should go a different route. Maybe this person isn't who we think they are. And you're able to assess that. Let me see what else was I going to mention. Yeah, it takes practice. Obviously, the intuitive people pick up on it like that. Referring to the Myers-Briggs personality types, we're able to just see right straight through it. Like, it's because that's what we've been doing our whole life. For the sensing types, if you're a sensing type, you kind of just believe the words, right? And kind of hope, like, or feelings, feelers, especially feelers. Uh, not thinking, not thinking types. Sometimes thinking types, but feelers, you kind of have to hope this person's being true to themselves. And when shit blows up, then it's like, who's there to blame but myself? You know, feeling types, you guys are good at what do you call it? Taking that punch to the stomach. But the thing is, it's a very unnecessary punch. It's a punch that can be avoided if you just use discernment. Um, so yeah, it's just you got to look at who you're talking to. You got to look at what kind of position they are in. You know, you kind of have to like stereotype them a bit as far as judging, but you don't tell them that to their face, of course. That's why I get it when people ask, "Oh, what do you do for a living? What's your job?" or anything regarding profession, then it's like, especially for men, then it's like you get a better idea of, what this person's lifestyle indicates. But when a person doesn't really give you anything that you like, then that's, hey, you just gotta figure out whether you're gonna keep them around or not. But I don't know. Sometimes they won't tell you what you want to hear, right? But that doesn't mean they aren't where they should be or where you need to be, right? I'm the perfect example of that. When people ask what I do for a living, I'm gonna tell them I'm musical artist first. That I'm a streamer, video game streamer, and I'm a consultant. I'm a life can say life coach, but yeah, I'm a life counselor. And when people hear that, they're like, ah, it's bullshit. What the? How old are you? Yeah, I mean, especially the old heads. The old heads don't get it. The old heads really don't get how this works, but it's not for them to get. But if you are upon the elderly and you get it, hey, you're at an advantage because this is some real shit. Um, but yeah, you gotta put two and two together. What is this person doing with their life? Like, even if they tell you one thing, right? I forgot who quoted it, but it's like they'll sell you to smoke. The people are so good at selling you the magic and the tricks and the the everything. That's what they're good at. But it's up to you to like really, you know, blow all that fog away, that mist away, and get to the bottom of what's really going on here. And that is my message for you today. If you have someone in your life that you just like, you feel like you want to give them another chance. I mean, the most simplest thing is just red flags. If they're giving you those red flags, those red indicators, you really got to start breaking that down ASAP and just go with your gut because, hey, if you delay, if you lack on that, then you end up screwing yourself over in the future. Your future self's gonna look at you and be like, "What the fuck? What were you thinking?" Yeah, that's my message. All right, peace.